What's up, guys? It's Daddy from Speedhawk TV. In Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals is finally over. And I was right. The Celtics ended up coming out with a win. But first and foremost, shout out to Kelly Olynyk for having a terrific Game 7. Putting up, 14 points inside of the fourth quarter. And absolutely just basically a one-man showing the Washington Wizards. But you cannot say that game without also taking into account that Bradley Beal ended up with 38 points, which is one shy of the franchise record in Game 7s for them, for the Washington Wizards. And in the things that got me my main points in there was Kelly Olynyk takes over, Bradley Beal shows up, John Wall goes non-existent. John Wall turned the ball over in the second half. I want to say he missed. At one point, he was 0 for 9, and then I know again, I feel like he was like 0 for I'm not 1 for 9, 0 for 9, and he coming back 0 for 12 almost going to the end of the game. He couldn't hit a shot. He couldn't hit anything. He turned the ball over. Nothing was going right for John Wall in this part, and I actually believe he floundered. And this how I feel about that. John Wall didn't come out to show. He did have 18 points, 11 assists, but most of that was in the first half when they were doing good, and it was Wizards up 2. Get to the end, Wizards up. I want to say Wizards were up 2 at halftime, and you get to the end, and he's not there. He wasn't there to finish this game like he did Game 6, and he really just didn't finish Game 6. He hit a shot. Put him up 1. They won. He hit a shot. Some argue he did more than that, but it was basically the shot. You didn't say it was a collective effort of him steady coming at the Celtics for them to win. It was basically one shot. It was over with. That gets the two things. And then another thing that got me about that game was both teams only went 8 deep. But you can really, I take that back. The Wizards went 9 deep, but Jason Smith, he played 3 minutes. Brandon Jennings, he played 6. And that was pretty much the end of that. But Bogdanovic played 16 minutes and Mahimi played 11 minutes. Other than that, Bill played 46 minutes. Wall played 44 minutes. Morris played 42 minutes. And Otto Porter played 39 minutes. So he basically played 40 minutes. So you basically got four out of your top 5, 4 out of your starting 5 people playing over 40 minutes a game, 40 minutes in that game. And fatigue basically set in, but I know what people are going to say is Game 7, you toughen it out, you keep going, you do what you got to do so you can win the game. But that's how I feel. That there was no bench play from that, and they only had 5 points combined throughout their bench, and that was all from Bogdanovic. The rest of the guys didn't score. Mahimi didn't score, Brandon Jennings didn't score, Jason Smith didn't score. Bogdanovic was the only person that ended up scoring. He contributed nothing else other than he had 5 points, 1 rebound. That was it. And Olynyk beat them on the board, beat them points wise from the bench by itself. Matter of fact, even Jaylen Brown came in with 9 points. He had the reverse layup in the midst of the game and all this stuff. And he made a 3, maybe 2 threes, I want to say. And Olynyk ended up with 26 points, 4 assists, 5 boards, and Jaylen Brown come back with 9 points of his own. Marcus Smart even comes off the bench with 13 points. And the Wizards only had 5. They're gonna lose every night, every time. Sunday, if you make up a new day of the week, they'll lose on that one too. And Isaiah Thomas comes out and do his thing with 29 points, 12 assists. Al Horford comes out with 15 points, Crowder with 14 points, and that's pretty much the game. I don't even see why Johnson even starts for the Celtics. He came up 0 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound in 10 minutes, and Olynyk took his spot. And Marcus Smart, they went small, and that was big. That was the reason why they ended up taking over the game. They downsized their lineup and just ran off. And if Olynyk didn't make them shots, I'm pretty sure the Wizards would have won. How hot Bradley Beal was at one point. So that's what we got. That's what we end up with. And now we end up with Celtics versus Cavs. I got Cavs gonna lose. I said the Cavs gonna lose for the Warriors lose with Kawhi Leonard going down. So the Cavs will probably be the first team, the undefeated team out the undefeated to lose. Give me Cavs in 5, but I really want to say Cavs in 6. because I feel like Isaiah fourth quarter heroics inside of Boston will be great, but they're gonna lose every game on the road. Even though the Celtics had home court advantage, they're gonna lose every game on the road without a doubt. You can question me not. They say the way you win a series, if you're not leading already, is to win one on the road. I don't see them doing that ever against LeBron and Kyrie and Love and those boys, but that's what it is. But if the Celtics come out and fight and get rebounds with Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and all those guys fighting for boards like they doing in this series, it's gonna be tough on LeBron. Well, it's gonna be tough on Tristan Thompson and those boys down low to handle them, because I feel like if the Celtics can win the rebounding battle, to win the battle on the boards, they will ultimately give them a better shot of beating the Cavaliers. But it's the only way I see them win. If they can out rebound the Cleveland Cavaliers, that's the only way I see them winning. But those are my predictions. That is my insight on the game. The Wizards needed better bench play. That's something they probably can improve on in the offseason. John Wall could have stepped up, and they should have had more production from their bench. And no matter what you say, they can say, Kelly Olynyk stole the show. Shout out to Gonzaga. All right, now, there they out.